Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Azula from the HummingBirdCoven. Welcome to your new moon in Capricorn pick a card reading and intuitive oracle guidance for this first moon of 2021, this first new moon. Again, in the sign of Capricorn, I do have 4 piles for you here today. I'll have the picture in the thumbnail as well as the timestamps in this description box below for you if you want to just jump to your time. But I did want to do a quick little self-plug of my sister's site, The Heavenly Crop. For the new moon / full moon subscription box that we have for you this year to support you in your self-love rituals and practices, I'm really excited about these boxes because they come with the perfect ingredients to support you in just easy ways that you can tend to your wellness, tend to your self-love, self-care, especially during the time of the moons, is extremely powerful and will just make you feel really good, make you feel like a god or a goddess, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm really excited about these. I'm just going to share with you really quickly the items that I got or that you'll get in the box. And I'll have all the information for the website always posted down in the description box below, as well as her Instagram that you can follow. She has many other treats and goodies for you, offerings for you, again, for your self-love and wellness practice. So make sure to go check out the site. Again, this is for the full moons and the new moon. So you actually get to choose the moon that you want your box to come for when you want it to arrive. And it will arrive. I got mine today, which is the day before this new moon. So perfect timing for me to kind of bring these into my practices. I have some black soap here, perfect for someone like me who usually gets my monthly gift during the time of the full moons or new moons. It kind of switches, which it does for a lot of people, but black soap, perfect for when I get some acne flare-ups, right? If you have any acne that flares up around that time, black soap, perfect for just cleansing your skin. I kind of said this before in other videos. I have another haul video as well that I'll try to post in the description box down below if you want to see some of the other treats that you can get on the site. But for the most part, locally sourced, organic ingredients, like the shea butter that I got, the second item that you'll get in the box, 2 shea butter, is hand whipped in Canada, hand packaged by Arisha herself. She works super hard to bring these beautiful, simple, eco-friendly packages together for you. Body Bless oil is the 3rd item that you will get in the box. Sorry, I hope you can see that with my lighting. There you go. Which is again perfect if you do get your monthly gift during the time of the new and full moons. But even if you just have any headaches, any cramps, any tension, any muscle pain, beautiful way to kind of massage yourself, right? One of my favorite rituals, especially out of the shower, which I'll be using with my black soap after I cleanse my skin, after I wash away the day, or if I cleanse myself to prepare for a new day, is blessing myself with some 2 shea butter, pure hand whipped shea butter with a touch of organic olive oil and 200 milligrams of THC. Yeah, massaging this all over my body is one of my favorite rituals. Again, simple ways to just tend to yourself and tend to your body, tend to your spirit. Take time for yourself as well to care for yourself. And then again, if I have any aches, pains, tensions, cramps, Body Bless oil is like lifesaver, like truly a blessing to your body. It's one of the favorites of the site, so definitely check this out. And I know some of you have gotten this oil before and you already know, so if you know, you know. But yeah, those are the items that you will get in your new moon, full moon subscription box. You can order it with again, whatever new moon or full moon, you'll have an option of what moon you want it for. So I'm really excited to use these. Again, a beautiful way to amp up your self-love practice, your rituals during the time of the moons. So yeah, make sure to check out her site. Again, I'll have all the information in the description box down below. And I think there's another subscription box as well, I want to say for the eclipses or the equinoxes. that have some other, I'm excited to get that one too, and I think I'll do a little video like this when I get that one. But yeah, just incredible products, incredible person, Black owned, from Toronto, locally sourced products. So yeah, THC, the Heavenly Crop, THC x THC, the Heavenly Crop, and the HummingBirdCoven. Again, my sister site, that's a hashtag. If you want to drop that down in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm gonna get into your videos. Thank you for sitting through that. Getting into your reading now. Group number 1, you have I Am Present. Is the energy coming through for you, is your card to choose from. Card number 30. Group number 2, you have the card of meditation. Card number 32. Group number 3, you have the card of universal light. Card number 34. And then group number 4, you have the card of abundance. Card number 8. So these are your cards. Again, I'll have the timestamps posted in the description box down below for you, and I will see you at your time. Hi, my loves, everyone who chose pile number 1 with the I Am Presence card, card number 30. So this is the energy that's coming through for you for this new moon in Capricorn. This is your crown chakra. And this I Am Presence is very much giving me and is kind of the energy of this card is of your higher consciousness. Sorry, I hope you can see that. But your higher consciousness is the energy that's coming through for me, or coming through for you during this new moon. It's tapping into your higher consciousness, into your divine wisdom is also an energy that's coming through. But I think I said this in the intro, but yourself as a creator, is kind of the energy that's coming through. Seeing yourself as the creator of your experience, of your life, of the reality that you see around you. This could also be you're finding more of a connection to your ancestors and the guides that support you as well in the higher in higher consciousness and higher realms and higher dimensions. Is an energy that's coming through, but this is more so your own higher consciousness. Some of you could possibly be going through an awakening of your higher consciousness and kind of seeing your life from this higher perspective, from this objective perspective is an energy that's coming through. And again, card number 30, right, is an energy of 3, is an energy of creation and co-creation. How do you create your life? How do you see your life kind of playing out as well? How do you see and co-create with divine and co-create with the universe as the energy is coming through with this card for you, group number 1. So that is very much the energy for this moon, that this moon might be bringing in for you, is more of a connection to your consciousness. Sorry, I hope you can see that. I'll leave that over here. Okay, I'm gonna get into some moon messages and moon energies that are coming through for you. You have new moon in Gemini, communication is key, and full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Yeah, there's very much an energy of you're stepping into your higher wisdom, you're stepping into your truth, your authentic self is very much Aquarius energy. Your individuality is an energy that's coming through. In the way that you present yourself, in the way that you speak, the way that you communicate is also an energy that's coming through. Being conscious in the words that you're speaking to be able to as well manifest, co-create with spirit, allow things to come through for you. So definitely pay attention to the words that you're speaking at this time. Make sure that you are conscious about your thoughts, your words. Also the ideas that might be coming through for you is an energy that's coming through. This is quick energy. This is air, a lot of air energy coming through for you. So you might also be an air sign, or you might be dealing with someone who's an air sign, or you might just want to check out some of your air placements. Maybe see where Gemini and Aquarius is in your personal birth chart, your natal chart. If you know, I'll always have the description box in the description box down below your natal chart calculator, so you can calculate that for yourself. But yeah, very much an emphasis on your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra, right? With this first, the first card for you. So your upper chakras are very much being affected during this moon. Again, a lot of, I feel like, downloads, information, maybe new ideas. Again, from your higher consciousness, you're starting to receive the messages, the wisdoms about who you are in your authentic self, in your truth. And again, what do you want to create with, or what do you know that you are meant to create is also an energy that's coming through. And then speaking that into existence, being conscious about the words that you speak to yourself as well, right? Aquarius energy is definitely prominent at this time. You have Saturn, which is the ruling planet of Capricorn for this Capricorn new moon. Saturn is currently in the sign of Aquarius with the planet of Jupiter, sorry. So I feel like there's very much an expansion, and also, again, like there's an energy also of boundaries is coming through with that Capricorn and Saturn energy. Boundaries is an energy is coming through. How do you protect your peace? How do you protect your truth, yourself, your authentic nature, with this new aspect of yourself that is coming through, with this heightened, this more aware, this more awake is also an energy that's coming through. You have this card of eyes closed and eyes open. I feel like you are seeing yourself for your truth, and I feel like other people are seeing you for your truth. And anyone who has their eyes closed to that as well, I feel like there is an energy of there's stronger boundaries being put in place so that you can protect what you are creating. If someone doesn't see your light, if someone doesn't see your truth, that, like, let them kind of flow is an energy that's coming through. Let it flow, let it go is an energy that's coming through with Aquarius. Aquarius is very easy to detach from that type of energy. If someone doesn't see their uniqueness, if someone doesn't see their authentic nature, or respect it, Aquarius energy is very quick to detach and be like, well, this is who I am, this is what I am. So even though it's the water bearer, right, it is still an air sign. So it's very quick to kind of pull out possibly of certain emotions that might be holding you down as well, or any like communication, maybe things that other people might be saying to you that don't resonate with you. You're very quick to pull out your emotions from that space and detach and see it from a higher perspective, a higher wisdom, maybe of that person, that job, whatever the case scenario may be for you, is being removed from your life, is flowing out of your life for the next season, right? The next season that you're moving into. And also there's an energy of like the people who you are meant to be with, your soul family, your siblings, your friends, possibly for some of you, your twin flame, your love, your partnership is also an energy that's coming through. All of those people, your soul family, will flow into your life in divine timing, in divine order. Also because, again, you are creating and co-creating your reality with divine. It's very much the energy that's coming through. So I hope that's making sense so far, but that is the overall moon, the energy that this moon is bringing in for you. Again, new moon in Gemini, a lot of information coming through, a lot of new ideas, a lot of truth is being uncovered about, again, who you are and possibly who are the people that you have around you, and they accept you for who you are. I am, right? I am that I am is very much the energy that's coming through. And you'll either create with me, or I will detach from the situation. I'll put up the boundaries that I need to protect myself, to protect my peace, is very much the energy that's coming through. So the overall, wow, you have Gemini again. So Gemini is definitely a strong energy coming through. You might be a Gemini, or you might be dealing with a Gemini. But again, this is also that energy of your thoughts. What do you believe about yourself? This is very quick moving energy. This is a lot of communication coming through. Information to explain is an energy that's coming through as well. So you might be receiving information to explain, again, for possibly the people that you have around you, or if this is just explaining why you are the way you are, in your light and in your shadow, is also an energy that's coming through. with this new moon, but you also have a full moon. So the new moon is when the moon is dark in the sky. And then the full moon is when it's being illuminated by the light of the sun. And yes, and again, with this Gemini energy as well, like eyes open, eyes opened, eyes closed. There's very much this energy of like seen and unseen, light and shadow. Masculine and feminine is also an energy that's coming through. So again, finding balance within yourself as well, finding ways to explain why you are the way you are, maybe why you communicate in the way that you do, or why people communicate with you in the way that they do. Very fluctuating energy as well with Gemini. It's kind of going back and forth in a certain situation for some of you. So this could again be possibly a relationship. This could be a Gemini in your life. Again, this could just be your own energy. So kind of take it how it resonates. But I feel like a lot of communication is happening within this space. A lot of information is being brought to the surface, is being revealed, and you're taking a conscious look at the information. You're taking a conscious look, an objective look of your situation, and how do you deal with it but still maintaining your peace, your sense of self, your authentic nature, your individuality is very much the energy that's coming through. I hope that's making sense so far. It's kind of moving quickly, like the messages are coming through quickly, again, because you have this Gemini energy. Ruling planet also of Gemini is Mercury, which at this time I think is in the sign of Aquarius. So again, there's a lot of new ideas, messages, information being shared as well, possibly for maybe projects, things that you're creating in the future, or maybe relationships that you want to have for yourself in the future. Yeah, wow, you have the 7th house. So definitely this could be a relationship for some of you. A relationship, a partnership. This is finding cooperation within this space, balance within this space. Using the quickest way to get a fair deal is an energy that's coming through. There might be an energy of fluctuations within your partnerships as well. Again, there might be some people who need to kind of flow out of your life, so that new energy, new relationships, new partnerships. This is also an energy of diplomatic and again, any kind of partnership, any contract, any bond is kind of an energy that's coming through for you. So again, take it as it resonates, but old things need to be cleared out so that new energy can come through. And again, with this I am presence, you're understanding, you are having a conscious and objective look as to why this energy might be fluctuating in your life right now, might be changing in your life right now. You're receiving clear information, clear understanding, wisdom, and it's helping you find balance as well in the ways in which you deal with the situation, and the ways in which you find harmony, right? In the ways in which you're able to cooperate within this new space, to co-create, as I said as well, within this new space. So again, this could be with yourself, co-creating with spirit, but this could also be with a partner, possibly for some of you. Again, Gemini is also the sign of the twins, but of siblings as well. So it could be, if you have siblings, that could be the energy that's coming through for you. Again, relationships, twin flame relationships is also an energy that is coming through. And then you also have, wow, yeah, the 12th house. So again, as I said, things are being brought up to the surface for you to kind of, it's again, taking an objective look. So kind of detaching possibly from the intense emotions, the overwhelming emotions, or possibly even events that might be happening within this space for you, with taking an objective look to understand the things that are coming up to the surface. The 12th house energy is Pisces energy and Neptune energy. Neptune being in the sign of Pisces right now, moving through the sign of Pisces. So this could also be in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams and how these messages are coming through, how your higher consciousness, how your subconscious space is trying to send you messages to help you move through this space, or again, see an objective look of, or even to see possibly what you might be creating within this new space in your life. But yeah, there's very much an objective look, things that were hidden, right? Coming up to the surface within these relationships that you might be in, within these partnerships. Anything that was hidden is coming up to the surface. This is kind of going to test your faith. It is very much an energy that I'm feeling. And that comes through with this 12th house card. This is going to test your faith and see how you... The new reaction is an energy that's coming through. How you react, how do you react to it in a different way? And again, for some of you, it might be some old relationships or partnerships need to flow away so that new energy can come into your life. Or again, for others of you, this might just be whatever relationship that you're in. There's an energy of it's transforming. Your faith is being tested. Your commitment is also being tested within this space. Again, to see how can you find balance? How can you find harmony and cooperation? How can you talk through it? Communication is key. How can you talk through it? And also, what are the lessons that you're learning is also an energy that's coming through. Again, with Saturn being in the sign of Aquarius as well as with Mercury, again, ruling planet of Gemini. Gemini also has to do with kind of early education, the first sources of information that you kind of receive within your life, the first spaces in which you receive schooling and lessons. And then Saturn energy having to do with bringing those hard lessons, those hard truths, possibly for, again, some things that have come up from the surface, have come up and revealed themselves from a subconscious space, and things that have been challenging you or keeping you trapped or locked up is an energy that's coming through with the 12th house. Again, possibly for some of you within this relationship. And how do you work through those lessons? Have you learned also your lesson from whatever it is that comes up for you? Yeah, okay, so just be aware of anything that might be coming up to the surface for you to work through. Again, stay in your higher consciousness, see the situation, see the relationship from a higher perspective, detach yourself if you need to protect your peace, set some boundaries if you need to, so that the relationship, the partnership is fair, is just, is balanced. You are able to work in harmony. You are able to cooperate. You're able to be diplomatic within the situation. You're able to have clear communication and talk it out in whatever way that means for you, and whatever way is necessary. So again, take the message how it resonates for you. And your last two cards, wow, you have psychic development. Yeah, again, this is your third eye chakra, right? So your psyche is developing your vision of where you might be going in the future as well. The things that are changing in your life right now to prepare you for moving into the future. Those things are changing. Those things are also developing. So how do you also work through them as things are fluctuating, as things are changing very, very quickly? How do you stay balanced? How do you stay grounded? How do you stay present as well, right? With this I Am Presence card. And again, if you need to detach to allow for your psychic development to kind of come through for you, to show you any new visions of the future that you might be having, especially in your dream space, pay attention to your dreams for this space as well and for this psychic development. Card number 27, which is number 9. This is also an energy of personal growth, personal development, personal growth. You have to be solid. You have to be whole within yourself before you are able to also kind of give in whatever partnership or relationship, give love, give time, give energy. You have to give those things to yourself first, Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy is about groups and unions and partnerships, but it is also very much about individuality, uniqueness, your authentic truth, the real you. And you need time for some of you, if these things are coming up within yourself, right, within your own headspace, these hidden tendencies or these overwhelming emotions that you might be feeling, seek oneness with all there is. Seek oneness with your consciousness. Seek oneness with your divine self. Seek oneness with your truth. Take time for you. So that you are able to be whole and to give fairly, give equally within this space. Again, I hope that's making sense so far. Your last, wow. Your last card, your throat chakra, again, very much focused on your higher chakras at this time. Very pay attention to how your throat is being affected, how your third eye and how your crown is being affected for for you, group number 1. But truth, your throat chakra, card number 23, card number 5. Again, things are changing within this relationship, within this partnership, within this space in which you need to find a balance of your emotions and of your passions, maybe for some of you, right? How do you find balance with your feminine, with your masculine energy? How do you find balance within this relationship? Is very much what's coming through for you. So I hope that it is supportive to you, group number 1. I hope that's helpful. I am going to pull one tarot card to just see what other messages might be coming through for you for this moon. But let me know also if this message resonates with you in the comments down below. But definitely finding more balance within this space as you take time for yourself to be solid in who you are, to be whole within yourself, so that you're able to equally give and take from this partnership relationship in a way that is just, that is fair, that is balanced, that is truthful. Be truthful in your communication as well about your boundaries, right? Or also for some of you about some things that have been coming up for you that you need. Maybe you need someone else to support you. Maybe you need a listening ear. Communication is key within this space, within this partnership, so that you can be truthful about also where do you want to go, especially if it is a relationship, if it is a marriage, right? 7th house energy is also about marriage. If this is a marriage and you're seeing that you need to move in a different direction, how do you communicate that to your partner in a way that is fair, in a way that is that you can still have balance within the relationship, you can have balance within the responsibilities, is an energy that's coming through as well. So yeah, definitely just communicate within this space. And let me just get one. Thank you. 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is an end of air card as well, right? Lots of air energy is surrounding you right now. So you can definitely also work with the element of air. Could be very beneficial to you. Group number 1, you can also work with some water and fire if that resonates with you, but definitely air. You have lots of air energy. 7th house is also Libra energy, right? So you do have all the air signs represented on the table. But 10 of Swords is an end of a painful cycle, of a mentally stressful cycle, right? Of a cycle of extreme pressure and anxiety within your headspace. 10 is the card of completion. So you're completing this cycle of pain, this cycle of hurt. Again, for some of you, it could be within the relationship that you're already in and you're moving into a new, more balanced, more harmonious space within this relationship. And for some of you, it could be you have detached from any old partnerships or relationships that were no longer serving your truth, your authentic nature, and you're moving into new energy, new relationship, new soul, soulmate, soul family, twin flame relationships might be coming into your life as you conclude this cycle. So again, take it how it resonates for you. Bottom of the deck, yeah, well, the Fool. And this is a new beginning. You go from 10 to 0. This is infinite possibility. Again, Aquarius energy, Uranus, which is at this time, I believe on the 14th of January, it goes direct in the sign of Taurus. So this is moving forward. This is radical changes within those spaces as well, which has to do with your Taurus energy having to do with your possessions, your resources, things of value to you, right? What do you deem value? What do you deem valuable? Sorry. And are your values possibly changing? As an energy that's coming through. Uranus energy is Aquarius energy, the ruling planet of Aquarius. So pay attention also to how these aspects are playing out within, again, your own chart, if you have your information to see that. But yeah, just be aware of how these energies might be coming through for you, how they might be helping you to close out any old cycles, especially within your headspace. that have been giving you any anxiety or any confusion within a space. Try to see it from a more objective sense. Try to stay present also within this space, within this relationship. Communicate as clearly as you can and in your truth, right? As came through, and show the world the real you. Show the world your authentic self. Show the world your truth and where you want to go as well. This new energy that you want to be birthed within this new space, within this relationship. And that is your message, group number 1. I do hope that resonates with you. I hope that helps you for this moon. Again, this is the energy that's coming through for you, that is supporting you. Again, working with the element of air, you can work with some breath work to support you in healing and also tapping into the psychic development and into your personal truth to hear your own higher wisdom, right? I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye. Hi, group number 2, everyone who chose the card of meditation. This is your crown chakra energy that is coming through for you. Card number 32, so card number 5. So right away with this card, with this energy, there is also this kind of fiery energy in the background here. So possibly working with fire can support you in this way. This could be a movement meditation. If this kind of, when we think of meditation, this traditional sense of the word, if that doesn't resonate, you can also work with the energy of a movement meditation, yoga, or working out and just working with your breath work, tapping into your higher consciousness. This is, again, your crown chakra, right? So tapping into that crown, to your higher wisdom, to your higher knowledge, and into your truth to make whatever changes that you need to make in your life. Maybe this is the change that you're making, that this moon is helping you to bring in more of a meditative practice into your life to support you, to keep you balanced, to keep you kind of grounded. And even though this is your crown chakra, I am feeling this energy, especially with that fire, of keeping you grounded in yourself, keeping you balanced. Also, as things might be changing around you, is also an energy that I'm seeing within this card. And this is a 5 universal year. This is a year of a lot of change, radical change as well. And there is also an energy of like with Uranus, who is retrograde at this time in the sign of Taurus, but will be moving direct on January 14th. This is a lot of changes that have to do with the energy of Taurus, with our finances, with our possessions, with our values, also with like the food that we eat, agriculture kind of energy, with the food that we eat, the foods that we're taking in is the energy that's coming through that either support or neglect our needs for a healthy body and a healthy lifestyle. Is kind of the energy that's coming through. So it's, for some of you, you might be adding some more meditation into your practice and into your life that this new moon is bringing into you. So that is the overall energy for you. I'm gonna pull the moon messages. What are the messages that the moon has for you for this new moon? Yeah, North Node. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, so for some of you, you might need to adopt, again, this meditative practice in whatever way that makes sense for you. Again, if it's sitting, working with your breath work, maybe breath of fire might be supportive to you. But again, it could be meditative movement, it could be yoga, it could be Pilates, it could be any type of movement that kind of brings you into a meditative state, in a state in which you are able to tap into your breath and able to tap into your higher consciousness is very much the energy that's coming through. Step out of your comfort zone. It might be uncomfortable, it might be different than what you have normally been doing, but this is the time that you need this practice to, again, there is an energy to keep you grounded as change is happening within you and as change is happening around you as well. There's very much a transformative energy that is coming through with this moon. You have the sun, the moon, and Pluto are all conjunct in the sign of Capricorn for this new moon. So there's a lot of transformation happening, Pluto being the sun, the planet of transformation, the ruling planet of Scorpio. Intense transformation is happening within us as well as in the world, right? We're seeing it all over. Things are being broken down. Things are being hidden tendencies. A lot of things that were secret, that were hidden, or more so just weren't seen as as much as we're seeing it now as well, especially with the internet age and social media and how quick information can be shared, is an energy that's coming through. A lot of things are changing, a lot of things are being revealed, and a lot is kind of in chaos at this time. Again, a lot is transforming, and it is transforming for a rebirth that will eventually happen, but we kind of have to go through this destructive process first. Step out of your comfort zone, get uncomfortable, embrace this energy of chaos that might be kind of, that is affecting all of us, right? Step into your north node as well. Tap in. Maybe some of you check out, if you know what your north node is. I'll also have the messages for 2021 that I posted for all of the signs. I'll have those posted in the description box down below. You can obviously check out your sun and your moon sign, but definitely check out your north node as well to see maybe where you are meant to go, how you are meant to change out of who you know yourself to be, right? Your identity with the energy of your sun, and then your emotions with that moon. Again, those energies are conjunct Pluto. So those are being transformed right now to support you, group number 2, in stepping out of your comfort zone and moving towards your north node, towards who you're meant to be, in a more balanced space as well. Also, who your higher self knows you to be as well. For some of you, if it resonates, you might want to check out group number 1 as well. And then you also have the card of supermoon. Emotions are running high. Yeah, again, a lot is shifting, a lot is changing around you right now, especially if you're being challenged to step out of your comfort zone. It's going to be possibly overwhelming. It's not going to be comfortable, right? It's not going to be something that's easy. It's not going to be something that is that it might not be very, very peaceful, right? So again, for some of you, you might want to take up this meditation practice to keep you in a space of peace, to keep you in a space of balance and harmony as you push through these challenges and work towards your north node. Embrace the fact that emotions are running high with you and also with people around you, right? With everyone in this world is being affected by this moon in some way, by this new moon in some way, by just the energies that the planets bring to us and have been bringing to us. Especially since the conjunction that happened with Saturn and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius on December 21st. A new energy is trying to be ushered in, is trying to be brought in at this time. And there's going to be resistance against that, right? So emotions are running high for everyone. And again, we're going to see this within our outside worlds, but we're also going to see it within our inner worlds. There is extreme transformation, again, is a message that's coming through that's happening for you during the time of this moon. So meditate to balance out your emotions, and step out of your comfort zone. Do something a little bit different. You also have the moon. Yeah, your emotions, 100%. The moon is supporting you. You also have Neptune. Wow, very watery energy as well. For some of you, you might be a Cancer or Pisces. If you're a Cancer, this is going to be very... Cancer is the opposite of Capricorn, right? So this can probably affect you quite a bit, my Cancers. But even if you're not... again, you have the moon and you have Neptune. Pisces energy is also supporting you during this moon. Again, you're very much taking time to, maybe for some of you, tapping into your emotional space might be something that you're not comfortable with. So whether you are or you're not a Cancer or a Pisces, it might be that you need to maybe take on more of those energies. So maybe even check out where, what house is being affected for you with the moon at this time in the sign of Capricorn, and Neptune at this time is moving through the sign of Pisces. Again, there's an energy of a spiritual awakening. There's an energy of tapping into your emotions, tapping into your spirituality is very much an energy that's coming through, to kind of see, again, where you're meant to go, right? Moving from your south node to your north node, seeing where you're meant to go, seeing the destiny that you're meant to, wow, you have north node twice. That's crazy. Okay. yeah, have faith as well in this direction that you're moving into. Lots of purple energy as well, purple and blue type of energy. You also have green with this north node. So tapping into your heart space, I'm seeing for you, tapping into your third eye and your crown chakra, as well as your throat chakra with this blue energy. And I feel like you're very much talking to your spirit guides, your ancestors, your own higher consciousness, right? But especially your spirit guides and your ancestors with this Neptune's energy. This has to do with the other side of the veil, and the messages that they might have for you, that spirit world might have for you. Again, this is tapping into your emotions. How do you feel about the messages that are coming through? How do you feel about this direction that you're meant to move in your life? Trust that there will be success in this space. You will benefit from moving in this direction. It will be uncomfortable though, right? It will be possibly a little bit chaotic, a little bit overwhelming is also Pisces energy. Again, emotions are running high. Again, especially if you are a water sign and you chose this pile, this is just confirmation for you. But embrace your emotions, right? They are a part, well, everyone really, your emotions are a part of you. Your spirituality is a part of you. This is also very much feminine energy, is a part of you. So embrace that and find balance, find peace with that, so that you are able to move forward. You also have inner strength. Wow. Yeah. Again, a huge transformation I feel like is happening within you during this moon. This is your solar plexus chakra, which is the center of your being. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is more so the heart space. But you do have a little ball of light just at the center of her chest, and it's kind of reminding me or showing me this ball of light as well, this light that wants to come through, this light that wants to break out of this old mold, is an energy that's coming through. So tap into your ancestors, tap into your higher consciousness, tap into your inner strength, right? Card number 14 as well, another card number 5. Again, lots of changes happening for you. It's going to continue to happen this entire year. This is a 5 universal year, and it is popping off. It's popping off. It's starting off with this new moon in Capricorn. So again, definitely just pay attention to how that might be affecting you. Again, if you know which house is being affected by Neptune in the sign of Pisces, and again, if you know what house is being affected by this new moon in Capricorn, and also again, if you are a Cancer, or maybe you just want to check out your Cancer placements, possibly for some of you that might be the axis of your north and south, your south and north node might be Cancer Capricorn axis. For some of you it might be Pisces, Pisces Virgo axis is also an energy that's coming through. Your last card is the card of nurturing, card number 3. So this is your higher consciousness, spirit, your ancestors, those who support you on the other side is the energy that I'm feeling, want to nurture you, want you to be nurtured as well. There's also an energy of Mother Earth. This is your Earth Star chakra. So Mother Earth also wants to nurture you, wants to support you. Again, this energy and feeling of grounding that I got, right? So even though you're tapping into your higher consciousness and tapping into these emotions, this energy that's coming through for you, you stay grounded. You stay grounded. Again, for some of you, it could be through this fire, this movement medicine, movement meditation that you might be working through to nurture yourself, to nurture your body, to nurture your spirit is very much the energy that's coming through. Spirit wants to nurture you. The energy of this moon, your guides, your your higher consciousness wants to nurture you at the time of this moon. So I hope that this message is making sense so far. I just want to pull one tarot card for you to see what other message might be coming through for you to support you in working with these energies, or any additional message. Okay, that was quick. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, with this nurturing energy as well. I feel like Spirit also wants to give you abundance and blessings in the 3D, in the tangible, right? I think I did speak on Uranus, who is moving direct in the sign of Taurus, right? It's very much giving me this Ace of Pentacles energy with this nurturing, this grounding energy. things want to be solidified in your 3D reality, in your space. New opportunities want to come into you, but you also have to be open to them, and you also have to believe that you're strong enough. Is an energy that's coming through you. Look, you also have these lion energies, right? Which is usually a message of strength, especially within the tarot. You have to be strong enough. You have to believe that you can. So you have to overcome any overwhelming emotions or anything that might be holding you back, anything that might be confusing you as well is an energy that Neptune brings. Anything that might be confusing, anything that might be creating illusions for you, you need to be able to ground that and release that and work through that in whatever way makes sense for you, so that you're able to focus with the energy of this arrow, focus your intention, focus your consciousness on the opportunities that want to come through for you. Again, there will be success, there will be benefit that comes from moving from your south node to your north node, right? And then the bottom of the deck for you, you have the energy of this King of Wands. So again, if you do want to work with the element of fire as well as the element of earth, that might be very supportive for you. Again, I'm very much feeling a meditative movement practice. So again, yoga can be supportive to you. Meditation and just in general, if you do and if you can, if that's or maybe if it isn't comfortable for you, maybe challenge yourself in finding time to just stay still, to ground yourself, to work maybe with breath of fire, and ground yourself and feel stable, feel secure in, there's an energy of in stillness. In stillness is also a message that's coming through. So take it as it resonates. For some of you, it could be you need to get a little bit more active if that's not comfortable for you, or if being still is very uncomfortable for you, you might need to take some time to just be still, and allow yourself to feel all of the emotions that come up for you in either of those spaces, the frustration, the anger, allow the ego to die away, though, is also the energy that's coming through. Allow the ego to burn away is very much the energy that's coming through, especially with this inner strength card, so that your truth can be born is the message that's coming through. Again, I am getting the message for some of you, if you want to check out group number 1, that might be, and have supportive messages in there for you. But that is your message, group number 2. I do hope that resonates with you. I hope that makes sense for you, and I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye. Hi, group number 3, everyone who chose the card of Universal Light. Card number 34, or number 7 in numerology. 7 is kind of the energy on the card of this card of universal light, of divine wisdom coming through, of a higher truth kind of coming through as well. This is your soul star chakra, so it's the chakra above your crown. So this is ancestral wisdom, ancestral guidance, but also your own higher consciousness and knowing is an energy that's coming through. Your own knowing of who you are, of who you're meant to be, of your truth, of who you came here to be as well, of what you came here to create is also an energy that's coming through. And it's this message, this energy of I kind of have talked about this before on my channel, but the message that's coming through was this energy of 7. And how I kind of like to see that number, especially when working with numerology, is kind of like this ladder that takes you up these steps to help you reach this new platform, this new level. It's a leveling up is kind of the energy that's coming through, because you know better is an energy that's coming through. You know better, so you can do better, so you can take the steps that you need to continue to climb the ladder of success, to level up in whatever way makes sense for you. But it's a divine light, it's a universal light. It's also a universal love is an energy that's coming through. This universal, this unconditional love is coming through for you for this moon. So that is the overall message and the overall energy coming through for you, group number 3. I'm going to pull the messages that the moon has for you, the message that this moon is bringing in for you. Nothing will come of this situation, void of course, moon. I'm not exactly sure, but I think the moon might be going void of course after this new moon. Also, so possibly for some of you, before you make, if you're planning to if you have any intentions that you want to make for this new moon, it might be beneficial for you to wait January 14th. Also, that is when Uranus, also, that is when Uranus moves direct in the sign of Taurus. So that might also be a more beneficial time for you, as energy is going to shift right after this new moon. So you might want to wait until the energy shifts before you make your new intentions for any changes that you want to make, especially in with the energy of Taurus in this space of your values, your beliefs, your resources, your possessions, there's an energy also of your finances, right? As well as the food that you're consuming is an energy that's coming through. Consumerism is a word that's coming through. You also have believe in the impossible, blue moon. And we did have a blue moon in the sign of Taurus, which was conjunct Uranus, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was in November. I'll see if I can link that video down in the description box down below for you if some of you want to check that out. But there is an energy of believe in the impossible. Again, this universal light is coming through for you, so that there's an energy of faith, there's an energy of trust that you can level up in this way. Believe in the impossible. No matter how impossible it seems, you can level up in this way. Nothing will come of this situation. Anything I feel like that you may need to leave behind as you level up, everything will be sorted out. Everything will kind of work out as it's meant to. Everything will fall into place as it is meant to, is the energy and is the message that's coming through. But for some of you, see if you made some intentions with the blue moon in Taurus that we had last year. For some of you, it might be that those the seeds that you kind of planted during that time might be ready to harvest at this time. Your manifestations might be coming to fruition at this time. Or for some of you, again, if you didn't use that moon, this is possibly a moon in which you can use that energy as well to support you in moving forward as you move through the rest of this year. But there is definitely an energy of reflection on that time. Again, I think it was in November was when we had the blue moon in Taurus. Okay, your moon messages, your astrological energy that's coming through. You have the 4th house, you have Mercury, and you have Taurus energy supporting you. So again, this Taurus energy is supporting you. So for some of you, you can treat it as if it is a blue moon, as if it is the blue moon in Taurus as well. If you want to make some manifestations within those spaces, again, if there's an energy of your beliefs also might be changing. Your thoughts on certain spaces might be changing. I'm actually going to read this message for you because you do have a planet sign in a house. You're also the only group that got all 3, that got the full message. So you have communicate your beliefs as you did in the past. Analyze the costs of your home base or your family. Let your mind tell you how to use the most direct way and do what makes you feel secure. Yeah, there is very much an energy of security. Again, nothing will come from this situation. Like, I do feel like you don't need to worry about, analyze the costs of your home base and your family. Possibly for some of you, again, if you're leveling up in a certain way, there may be a fear of you might be leaving your home base or your family or like your support system behind. But again, nothing will come from the situation. There's an energy of like, for some of you, maybe within your vision, within your manifestation, believe in the impossible. How can you bring them with you is also an energy that's coming through. If you have the resources, if you have, like, what are the resources that you need to be able to, if this is something that you want to bring your family with you, to bring your support system with you, let your mind tell you how to use the most direct way and do what makes you feel secure. If it makes you feel secure to have them around you, to have them with you, trust, also believe that will come into fruition as an energy that's coming through. Communicate with this energy of Mercury, who is currently in the sign of Aquarius at this time. So there's also this energy of new information, new ideas, new just new energy is very much coming through. It is Aquarius energy. We definitely have a very huge emphasis on the energy of Aquarius and all that sign kind of brings. This energy of like radical change, unexpected change as well can definitely happen within this space for you. So also communicate that to your ancestors is also an energy that's coming through. But communicate that as directly as you can. Be very conscious of the words that you are speaking at this time so that you're able to manifest the impossible is kind of the energy that's coming through. Yeah, I hope that message is making sense so far. I'm going to read your outcomes. The awareness of resources to maintain what makes you feel secure. Many thoughts about or from the practicality of support. Many words resulting from the productivity of your home base or your family. Again, for some of you, there is an energy. Again, nothing will come of the situation. You might find that in sharing this truth, possibly with your family, about where you want to go and what you want to accomplish, or how you feel that you're meant to kind of level up or move into the next stage, next level of your life, you might find that the people who are around you, your family, your support system, are ready to support you in whatever way they can, right? So believe in the impossible. Believe that that will happen for you if that is something that you want to happen. Yeah, many words resulting from the productivity of your home base of family. Again, I feel like this is like a happy, very grounded, very supported space for you. Yeah, so just trust in that. Again, is also an energy that's coming through. You have the card of play, card number 20. Sorry, I hope you can see that. This is your heart chakra. Again, very much grounded, supported, secure. This is allowing you to be playful in what you do want to manifest and what you do want to create within this new space. Be playful with your manifestations, and as long as they come from your heart space, as long as they come from a space in which you value yourself and you value the people around you, you value what it is that you are creating, you have the freedom, is an energy that's coming through, to be playful within this space, to create with those around you, with the relationships that you have in your life. Card number 20 or 2, which is very much an energy of relationships. Also, second house is Taurus energy, which is, again, your resources. For some of you, this could be a workspace that you're stepping into, you're moving into. There is very much an energy of like working from home is also an energy that's coming through. Yeah, so again, if you're someone who was working out in the world and you want to kind of take that more into your home space, you feel that it would make you feel more secure, more supported and safe is also an energy is coming through with this 4th house, which is also Cancer energy. Safe and allowing for you to be creative and vulnerable within your home space to create what it is that you want to see manifest within your world, within your life, within your home. Again, like, just communicate as directly as you can, and you'll be surprised and how supportive your family might be, how accommodating your family might be to your choice. Again, believe in the impossible. Believe that everything will work out. Believe nothing will come from the situation. Possibly for some of you, if you're leaving, again, a job to work from home, you will be supported. Again, I'll see if I can post that blue moon message for you. And you also have balance. Yeah, card number 6. You're finding balance within your space. There's also an energy you might be finding more of a balance between your work and your home life. Is an energy that's coming through. This is your root chakra. So again, stay grounded. Again, very much a grounding energy, supported energy is coming through for you. You will be able to balance out the situation. Card number 6. There will be harmony within this space for you. So those are your overall messages, the overall energies that are coming through. I do want to pull one tarot card for you to see just any additional messages that this moon might have for you, or how you can work with this energy a little bit more clearly. You can definitely work with, again, your soul star, your heart, and your root chakra. You can definitely work with the element of earth, came through for you strongly. And you can also work with the element of air, I'm feeling, with this Mercury energy, especially as it's in the sign of Aquarius right now. You can work with air. But again, your communication in what you want to manifest, right? What you want to bring into this physical reality is the energy that's coming through. So what is the additional message for group number 3? What's the additional message for group number 3? The energy that this moon is bringing in for group number 3. Yeah. Hanged Man. Yeah, there's an energy of suspend. Suspend, release, allow spirit to move you forward. Again, this universal light, this divine wisdom, this divine love as well that's coming through is supporting you. Neptune energy as well. Maybe for some of you, pay attention to your dreams. Either like your actual dreams, but also the dreams of what you want to, where you want to go in this life, what you want to do in this life. Trust that messages are coming through for you right now. Again, for some of you in your dream space, but in your subconscious and your unconscious energies, messages are coming through, wisdom is coming through, guidance is coming through for you. So suspend so that you can release whatever no longer serves you. Again, for some of you, if it's work, or for some of you, if it's old relationships that you might have been in, or any partnerships or whatever it is, you're in a space of leveling up. So you need to be able to suspend so that you can change your perspective, so that you can make sure and you can speak into existence the things that will make you feel supported and protected and safe as you move into this new time in your life, right? This new season in your life. Allow spirit to move you forward is very much the message that I'm getting with these horses and with Neptune's energy. Tap into your spirituality, tap into your emotions. This is card number 12, which is 3, which is you're co-creating with spirit as well, right? You're co-creating with your ancestors. You're co-creating with your higher wisdom, your higher consciousness that knows the direction that you're meant to go. You might be holding on to some things. You might be holding on to some comfort, is also an energy that's coming through with this Taurus energy. It's comfortable. It makes you feel safe and secure right now, possibly again for some of you in terms of finances, in your job, right? If you're leaving more of an outside work and tending to some work at home, or moving into a space where you're working from home, or working on your own creations within your home space. Again, suspend, allow yourself to release, to sacrifice anything that needs to be sacrificed, so that you're able to move into this new direction, guided by your spirit, guided by your heart space. I'm feeling with this, this play energy in a playful way, right? You're co-creating, you're playing with spirit to allow these manifestations to come into fruition in a balanced way as well. Balance with your spiritual life and your practical reality is also an energy that's coming through. The bottom of the deck for you, group number 3, is Sagittarius, the card of Temperance. Card number 14, so number 5. Again, there's also an energy of a change is kind of coming into your life. This is also a 5 universal year, so a lot of things are going to be changing for all of us this year. And it's seeing the bigger picture, right? It's, again, suspending so that you can change your perspective, so that you can see that you will be secure, you will be supported. Nothing will come of the situation. Don't worry about it. Believe in the impossible. This is an energy of maintain your faith as well. Trust that your angels, that your guides, that your ancestors, I hope you can see that. But this angel figure that's kind of watching over her as she moves forward. Again, this energy of this horse, right? You're being guided forward in a new direction. Is an energy that's coming through. Again, you're leveling up is very much the energy that's coming through. And you're balancing. Temperance is also very much a card of balance, of harmony, of kind of leveling out is also an energy that's coming through as you level up. I feel like there might be an energy of like the ground is kind of shaking, is breaking. as you're trying to move up in your life, but things will be leveled out, things will be balanced, things will be tempered, but things are kind of possibly going back and forth right now in a certain space, but things will be leveled out as you continue to climb your ladder of success, your ladder towards your truth, your own universal light. As you change your perspective and trust, have faith, that things will balance out, that things will be taken care of, and that you will be safe and protected and supported within this space. Again, I hope that makes sense for you. I hope that this message is clear and supports you in the energy that's coming through for you for this moon. You can, again, definitely work with the elements of air and earth, but you do also have water with this Neptune's energy and fire with this Sagittarius energy. Also, for some of you, pay attention to May. Jupiter, which is a Sagittarius energy, moves into the sign of Pisces, where Neptune currently is in the sign of Pisces. And that is also, I believe, Taurus season. I think it happens during Taurus season. So definitely pay attention to Taurus season. For some of you, also, you do have the card of strength. And wow, I just need to show you this. Sorry. You have the card of strength. Card number 8, you're moving into a new cycle. 7, 8, right? This is a progression that's happening. So also for some of you, pay attention to how the choices that you make now can change your life. Can this impossible, but like this rare opportunity is more so the energy that's coming through, right? This new direction that you're moving in, that spirit is guiding you towards. See how it manifests, how it changes your life, or possibly again, how it balances out, how it settles as you move through May and as Jupiter moves into the sign of Pisces, joining Neptune. And then also how it plays out for you in the summertime, in Leo season. But I do definitely feel like you're moving into a smoother time. 6 of Swords, with clear conscious, you're moving into smoother waters. For some of you, you might be moving again, or again, you might just be moving your workspace into your home. But you could be moving, you could be traveling for some of you. But again, this is just moving in a new direction is really the energy that's coming through with those cards. And again, that is your message, group number 3. I hope that made sense for you. I hope that it's helpful for you in working with the energy of this moon. And I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye. Hi, group number 4, everyone who chose the abundance pile, card number 8. This is your root chakra. So this is the energy that's coming through for you for this moon, group number 4. This energy of abundance, this energy of moving into a cycle of abundance as well, is very much the energy that's coming through. It's feeling safe, it's feeling stable, it's feeling secure, is very root chakra energy. Trusting that all obstacles will be removed is the message that's coming through with Ganesha here. For some of you, you might want to light some candles during this moon to this is a new moon, right? So the moon is not visible in the sky. It's a dark moon. So maybe you want to light some candles to bring some light into your space to tap in also to the energy of your spirit guides. For some of you, if you work with the energy of Ganesha or any road opener type of energy is Ganesha's energy, any spiritual entity that removes obstacles. This is also reminds me of the energy of Eshu, is the Orisha of the crossroads, and helps to open doors and remove obstacles from our way. So this is the energy that's coming through with this abundance card. Obstacles are being removed for you to step into a cycle of abundance in your life, to step into a cycle of light and love and security and safety in your life. So that is the overall energy that this moon is bringing in for you, group number 4. I'm going to read the moon messages that are coming through for you. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Hope you can see that. And then you have full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Again, so it's kind of funny as I was mentioning that this is a dark moon, right? This is a new moon, so you might want to light a candle to bring in some light. When it's a full moon, you can see the light, right? The moon reflects the light of the sun when it's a full moon. So this might be more of an energy of a full moon for you, group number 4. But the answers that you need are coming. Balance spirituality and practicality. Again, maybe balancing out your spiritual routine and your practical reality, your practical responsibilities. Your finances is also an energy that's coming through. There is on the 14th of January, which is the day after this new moon, Uranus moves direct in the sign of Taurus. So just if you know where that is in your chart, maybe see how that might be affecting you. But energy is changing, is shifting in this area of your finances, of your beliefs, of your values, of your possessions, of the things of value. Things that you hold valuable is also an energy that's coming through, especially with all this gold energy within this abundance card. Things that make you feel comfortable, secure, safe, right? So just be aware again of how that might be affecting you and ushering you into this space of abundance, into this cycle of abundance. The answers that you need are coming. So again, for some of you, possibly with that shift in the sign of Taurus, that might be when you receive some more of these answers. So possibly the day after the new moon. For some of you, you might want to check out group number 2. I am kind of getting a space of meditation is an energy that's coming through with just the way Ganesha's seated. This energy of sitting, being open to the light, to the wisdoms, to the answers, right? To the clarity that is trying to come through for you, especially for some of you with your ancestors, with your guides, this Pisces energy, with your spiritual truth, with your spiritual team is very much the energy that's coming through. Answers are coming through for you. Messages are coming through for you, again, to guide you into this cycle of abundance. Balance your spirituality and practicality so that you are able to receive the messages that might be coming through to you in your meditative space or even in your dream space is also a message that's coming through. So I hope that's making sense so far. I'm also going to pull or see what other planetary energies are supporting you. You have Saturn. You have the 10th house, which is Saturn's energy. This is, again, a Capricorn moon, which is ruled by the planet of Saturn, which is currently in the sign of Aquarius. So, again, new energy is coming through for you within this space. You also have Jupiter. Wow. Jupiter is also in the sign of Aquarius at this time. So yeah, again, an expansion of abundance is coming through for you. But also there's an energy of the rules, the order, the responsibility. With more money comes more responsibility, right? With more money, with more power comes more responsibility. So how do you maintain those blessings? How do you maintain your balance with the abundance that's coming through for you? In whatever way it comes through as well. It might not necessarily be financial. It might be in soul family. It might be in spiritual team is also an energy that's coming through for you. Or possibly for some of you, again, with Jupiter and Saturn and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius, this might be in this energy of like groups and unions and soul family is an energy that's coming through, might be coming in for you, and that will help you to feel abundant because of the answers that they will bring, right? Because of the resources that they might be bringing into you, that they might have to support you in also moving into the 10th house, moving into this space of success, this space of power and status, your career, your destiny, where you're going in this life. Is very much the energy that's coming through for you. And this is a very successful energy for you, group number 4. Very expansive, very abundant, very also new energy is what's coming through. So there is also an energy of, again, balance out your spirituality so that you can receive the messages in the direction that you're meant to go, or the new rules, the new order, the new kind of, there's kind of an energy of routine coming through, again, so you can balance these spaces so that you can maintain the abundance that's coming into your life. Again, I hope that's making sense. Okay, and your last 2 cards, communication, again, very much giving me that Gemini energy. Lots of communication coming back and forth, lots of information coming through from your spiritual team, from the people around you. from any relationship that you might be in as well. Lots of communication coming through for you. Card number 3, so that you can co-create this abundance that will bring you into this space of success. And maturity is also an energy that's coming through, again, so that you can handle the responsibility of this expansion, of these blessings, of this good fortune that is coming into your life. For some of you, you might be teaching others as well, possibly how to, like there's an energy of financial coach is also an energy that's coming, like an abundance coach, a financial coach is kind of coming through, especially in terms of like anything that has to do with the internet, because Aquarius energy rules also the internet, right? So if this is also possibly for some of you stocks or like anything like that, any online financials or just even business, online business is also an energy that's coming through. Yeah, you might be either learning about this space or you're teaching about this. And either way, you're going to receive abundance from what you either learn, or again, if you're teaching it, you're receiving abundance for the work that you're putting in, for the messages that you're sharing with others, is also the energy that's coming through. You will be successful in that area of your life as well. You also have the energy of dreams. So again, pay attention to your dreams for some of you. That might give you some clues about where you are moving, where you are going as you move into the next few months, especially into Aquarius season. Again, you do have Saturn and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius. So when the sun then enters that sign as well, lots of blessings, lots of abundance, lots of expansion, I feel like is going to happen for you. I feel like the end of Capricorn season, which is just the last few days as well, we're getting pretty close to Aquarius season, but with this Capricorn new moon and the energy that this carries, I feel like the answers that you need are coming to support, to secure whatever information that you need to be able to solidify your practice, to solidify your work, to solidify this new energy, this new routine, this new education for some of you, this new spiritual expansion for some of you. The answers that you need are coming, so that when you move into Aquarius season, you are again secure, you are solid, you are stable, you are abundant, you are grounded, is the energy that's coming through with your root chakra. But yeah, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your third eye. Also, Jupiter moves into the sign of Pisces in the month of May. So also possibly for some of you, pay attention to the month of May and how that might be affected, or how you might be evolving and continuing to see abundance and growth and prosperity continue to come into your life within that season. Or possibly for some of you, if a teacher comes into your life during that season, or if you are more so doing the groundwork at this time for the business that you might be starting. Again, if you're teaching or if you're providing any type of online business or anything on the internet, type of energy is coming through. Card number 26 with the card of dreams. Another card number 8. So again, very much this energy of moving into this new cycle. But there's an energy of grounding before you level up, right? Your root chakra to your third eye chakra, grounding before you level up, and also communicating to the people around you, but also to your spirit team, and just speaking the word. Like, I feel like your words are very powerful as well, especially as you speak for this new energy that you want to see come into your life. Continue to communicate that. Use your throat chakra in that way to speak it into existence, because it will come into existence. And trust that answers, messages, information, possibly for some of you, emails, texts, that type of energy, phone calls, possibly for some of you, to make you aware of this energy as it comes into your life, is coming through for you during the time of the new moon. And I'm going to pull one tarot card for you, group number 4, to see any additional messages or how possibly you might want to work with this energy. You can definitely work with the elements of air, water, and you do have this energy of your root chakra and these candles. So fire as well, if you want to work with those in whatever way makes sense for you, whatever way kind of intuitively comes to you in your meditations. Possibly for some of you, lighting a candle, maybe just having some water with you to tap into the energy of your ancestors, to greet your ancestors, or some tea if that makes more sense for you, just having some tea, a warm drink, or just some water. Water actually is very water carries memory, right? Water carries memory, water carries life. So speaking into your water and then drinking that water, or possibly for some of you, it could be like watering your plants or whatever, whatever makes sense for you. But that can definitely be powerful for you in speaking your manifestations into existence, speaking your abundance into existence, or even just saying like, I am abundant, into your water. I know it might sound silly for some of you, but that can be very powerful for you. Also in maintaining a healthy water intake, maybe for some of you. And then also, again, using your throat chakra in terms of your words, but also your breath is an energy that's coming through with this air sign energy with Gemini, and then also Saturn and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius. Breath work can definitely be also supportive to you. Okay, one card for any additional message for group number 4. Thank you. And the Magician. Wow. Yeah, Mercury energy, ruling planet of Gemini, who is currently in the sign of Aquarius right now, currently transiting in the sign of Aquarius. You also have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this could be your energy, or this can be an energy coming into your life to support you. But King of Wands, this is Aries as well. So possibly for some of you, pay attention to Aries season. Again, cardinal fire, definitely working with fire. Candle magic can be supportive to you. This is the energy of the Magician, right? Who has all the elements. So for some of you, you can work with all the elements and they will be supporting you in manifesting what you need, right? You have all the resources that you need. You have all, and anything that you don't have, any answers that you don't have, they're coming. You know what I mean? They're coming during the energy of this moon. But King of Wands, this is someone who's ambitious. This is someone who's motivated. This is someone who is secure, grounded, abundant. This is also someone who is very charming, possibly in any communication. Again, if you're possibly a motivational speaker or a financial teacher or a spiritual teacher, possibly for some of you, whatever way this makes sense for you, this is someone who's very charismatic, someone who is very able to draw in a crowd, which will lead you to that success, becoming a person of power and status, is 10th house energy. So also for some of you, check out where Saturn and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius is in terms of what house it might be affecting for you. It might be affecting your 10th house, but even if it's not, might be, just check out where that is being affected for you. That can possibly give you some insight into how this energy might be playing out, this space that you're moving into, this new cycle that you're moving into. Again, check out where your 10th house is. Check out your Pisces placement, your Gemini placement, and again, Mercury is also in this sign of Aquarius. So again, see how these energies might be playing out for you, how they may be affecting you. Also, for some of you, check out your Aries placement. You do have, well, Mars just moved out of the sign of Aries and into the sign of Taurus. But you also have Chiron, which is a wounded healer, who is in the sign of Aries at this time. So I feel like for some of you, you could have been healing, possibly your masculine energy. You're healing your masculine energy so that you're able to step into this space. Healing, there's an energy of like your identity, your sense of self, right? With this Magician's energy, card number 1, this sense of self, self-identity, self-esteem. You could have been going through a spiritual awakening, a spiritual rebirth, and now you're grounding into your truth. For some of you, you might want to check out the group number 1. I think I said group number 2, but group number 1 might also be supportive to some of you. Wow, and then you also have the Tower, Mars energy under that. And again, there's also like a breakdown of Saturn's energy as well. I know this is Mars energy, but Mars and Saturn are energies that kind of break things down, that can be destructive sometimes, but it's like the Tower energy and Saturn's energy is giving me this energy of learning lessons. I feel like you're learning lessons in whatever space this is, or you have learned your lessons in whatever space, whatever old cycle that you're kind of moving out of, and now you're taking what you have learned and you are co-creating with spirit, with the universe, with your higher consciousness, what you want to see as you move into the future. But know that things needed to be broken down around you first is also an energy that's coming through. Also, there is an energy of there may still be challenges in this new space that you're moving into. That doesn't mean that you're not supposed to move into this space. It doesn't mean that this space is not going to bring you abundance and success. There is kind of an energy like it could have been kind of possibly a risk that you might have taken, or it might have been a little bit of an impulsive switch in direction. Whatever the case scenario may be, however that resonates for you, whatever this new space, new energy that you're moving into, you are meant to move into this new space, but don't think that there won't be challenges. But what I'm getting, and the message that's coming through, is take what you have learned, right? Trust that you have all the resources. You are abundant in resources and people around you and support around you to protect you as an energy that's coming through, but also support you, give you the answers that you need to be able to work through whatever challenges come up. And that's also, I feel like, why you need such a strong balance in spirituality and practicality, so that you stay grounded, you stay balanced no matter what. There's an energy of upheaval might come through, whether in your inside world or whether possibly in your outside world, right? I feel like there is also very much going to be things that might possibly be breaking down within, or just being reordered, rearranged within technology is kind of the energy that's coming through. Within technology, the internet, making sure things are efficient, that things are also safe is an energy that's coming through. Things are so that you stay protected, so that people stay protected. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to also with Mars moving into the sign of Taurus, with Uranus, who is moving direct in the sign of Taurus on January 14th. Any changes that might be happening within our finances, within our resources. Again, there's an energy of stocks that is coming through, possibly if the stock market either crashes or goes all the way up. Whatever the case scenario may be, trust that you have your resources, you have the support to maintain your abundance as you move within this new space. But you have to work, you're going to have to work through whatever challenges come through. But Neptune, the Hanged Man's energy, suspend if you need to change your perspective. This is also Pisces energy, right? So that spirit can also guide you forward when you feel stuck, when you feel like there's conflict or challenges coming up, that you have the intuition, and you are also receiving guidance, communication within possibly your dream space to support you in moving through these challenges in a smooth way is kind of the energy that's coming through. So that is your message, group number 4. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that makes sense for you. Again, you can work with all of the elements to support you, as well as your root chakra, your throat chakra, and your third eye chakra. And I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye.